Glad you're here. The grilling season is in full swing, and there are some easy ways to spice up any meal.
Emily Marks, a wine expert with Vinter Select, is here to offer up some suggestions on which wines pair best with your favorite grilled cuisine. Good to see you.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
So how do you go about this to know what pairs best?
Well, grilling is so hard to pair with because the flavors are so strong. And what people forget about is that with pairing wines, you have two options. You can either try to match the flavors, which is really hard with really strong flavors like that, or you can contrast them. So you can go with something that's kind of going to be complementary but a little bit opposite of what you're eating, and that makes it a lot easier.
You brought some suggestions?
Yeah, absolutely.
What would you pair here?
Well, myself, I always drink champagne with pretty much everything, which
Well,
you probably shouldn't tell
choice.
anybody. Yeah,
Easy enough.
exactly. So both of these would be great to pair with something spicy, grilled shrimp, grilled fish. You don't want to go too far into the meat because it's not going to quite stand up to it. But a lot of people don't know this, that a sweeter wine or sparkling wine will go with spicy really, really well. And then the rest of these kind of have some smoky notes and some concentrated fruit jammy notes, and obviously barbecue sauce can be very smoky and very jammy. So these are going to be wines that are going to go with your meats that are grilled with barbecue sauces, and they're going to be more similar to the flavors that you're eating as opposed to contrasting with them. But really, the only way to truly pair something really well is to taste lots of wines with them and find out what works the best in your mouth. And so, mostly I just want to encourage people to drink more wine.
Well, a lot of times, is it individual, because you can, it's one thing to say this is going to match perfectly, but a lot of times people just have different tastes.
Absolutely, absolutely. What tastes good to you doesn't necessarily taste good to anyone else, and the trick is just to find what you like the best. Now, there are definitely rules. You want to stick to something that has a little bit higher acid content, especially when you're going to go with fattier things. So chemically in your mouth, you want something that's going to cut through the fat. But other than that, it's pretty much what your personal preference is.
All right, you have a website.
So sample away.
Yeah, exactly.
VinterSelect.com for more information. And Emily, we thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us for News First at noon.
The Young and the Restless is next. Have a great day.